Hello. Okay, so in my last video, which I have yet to upload, so this video will be uploaded as a addentum to Poly, the Ten Commandments, and communication badassery. I do have an addendum and or a retraction and or commencement of I have to retract and replace some facts. I was wrong about the Greek creation or the Greek flood myth. Okay, so I did a Wikipedia just to make sure before I even released the first video, which I exposited on the Greek flood. Uh, Prometheus had a son, and his son was I believe, only survivor. Yeah, the only survivor of the actual Greek flood. His dad Prometheus told him to build like a chest, and he put his shit in the chest and then rode on top of the chest. The flood was not caused by rain; it was just flood. There was like a river or something. There are like three different Greek floods. Okay, and I believe the Bibliotheca was the flood that we were talking about. And in that flood, Zeus destroyed all men. I'm not sure why. Um, okay, so we are correcting and expositing on an idea that was there legit before already. So okay, so Prometheus had a son, Deculion, some awesome like that, and Prometheus's brother, Epithymus, Epimethus. Epimethus, I believe. Prometheus and Epimethus, brother and brother. One was named Foresight and one was named Hindsight. That's legit their name, uh, translated. Epithymus had a wife who was Pandora, and she happened to be the first woman fashioned by the gods, and was a gift from the gods to Epithymus. But I don't believe, was the one. He was a Titan, and his wife was the first woman fashioned by gods. Uh, Legit. And then, but we're not, the only survivor of this was a a son of Prometheus named I'm not good at Greek, way better at Turkish, and Tewa. There are, yes, there was a Prometheus son who floated on top of a chest for 9 days and 9 nights, which is important because Prometheus' brother Epithymus and Pandora had a girl named Pyrea. Okay, so Pyrea actually married Deucalion, Prometheus' son, so that would be his cousin. Pandora was his aunt as well as his mother-in-law. Okay. And Dookie was the one that actually tossed stones over his head, and those became the men that. Okay, I think Pyrea like did something else and created all the women. So that's legit Wikipedia flood story that involved the massacre of all men by a sky god, and a couple people survived. The context is a little different, but and yet the position and exposition of the weird coincidence and or most of the story was legit in my first video, just to let you know. So, yes, Epithymus, Prometheus brothers. One was named Foresight, that would be Prometheus, and one was named Hindsight, Epithymus. Epilogue, prologue, get that? Um, and Pandora was a legit human who was the first woman fashioned by gods, and she had a box, and their kids, Prometheus's and Epithymus and Pandora, and I'm not sure what the wife was of Prometheus. It kind of doesn't matter. Titan, half human. I'm hoping each. So this guy's Dookie and I believe Pyrea are both legit half Titan, half human. That's important. We just bypassed the Generation X Olympian god thing entirely. So, okay. Oh, and I believe Atlas was the third brother. Atlas was a Titan and was tasked with holding up the entire either, in according to one definition that I remember, the firmament holding up the sky above the earth, or holding up the earth. I'm pretty sure it was the sky that he was holding up. Uh, he's not holding up the earth. Everybody thinks Atlas is the weight of the world on his shoulders. No, I believe he's holding up the sky and making sure that the sky doesn't squish the ground. Or the sky can't squish the ground, but and if I'm correct, we can do the Titans' parents. That would be Gaia and Uranus. Dude, his name was Uranus. Just stop picturing it and come back. Uranus and Gaia. Those were generation before Titans. Who made the Titans? Grandpa, Daddy, and kids. Uranus and Gaia. Gaia happened to be on the ground, and Uranus happened to be in the sky, or they were the ground and sky. And I believe Atlas, one of their kids, was tasked by, I believe, Zeus or somebody else to keep them apart, so they wouldn't make any more kids. You know, anthropomorphic personifications aside, yeah, you bet. Oh, human creation story. These are the humans before the flood. Prometheus and Epithemus created those as well. I believe Prometheus and Epithemus are the creators of all animals and or humans. I believe the exact story goes that Prometheus and Epithemus were supposed to give good things and bad things to every living being, and Epithemus ran out of shit uh, to give to humans because he couldn't figure something out, and so Prometheus decided that man's good trait was going to be fire and civilization, and got punished for that. And Epithemus was married to Pandora, who's the biggest moron, I think, the biggest moron woman in the entire Greek mythos system. Although there are exceptions uh, to that rule, but I believe we can all think about a Greek myth and go, who's the stupidest chick in that myth? And that would be Pandora. So he got punished as well. Live long and prosper. Love you guys, no matter what. Bye.